Hey guys, it's Jessica and welcome back to the Sugar Crystal Kitchen. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make Matcha Sesame Babka, which is an Asian flavor twist on the traditional Jewish babka that's usually braided with chocolate, but here we're doing a matcha milk bread with sesame, so let's get right into the recipe. So to start making our milk bread, we're going to combine 22 grams of flour along with 60 grams of milk in a small sauce pot, and while heating it, you're going to keep stirring until this mixture thickens. And this is going to be our starter. Now into the bowl of a stand mixer, we're going to add in our warm milk along with the starter that we just made, and our flour is going to go in there as well as our sugar, which will just add that sweetness, of course our yeast, our salt, and that lovely matcha powder. And don't forget that egg. Now with the dough hook attachment, you're just going to mix all your ingredients together on low speed. Once it starts forming a dough, you'll see that there will be some bits on the bottom. Go ahead and give it a scrape down, and we're going to flip the dough over. And now at this point, you're going to keep mixing, and we're going to slowly start feeding in our softened unsalted butter. Feed in your butter a tablespoon at a time, and then we're going to crank up the speed of our mixer and let this mix for about 10 minutes on high, just so that it gets really nice and smooth. Now that our dough is lump free, we're going to transfer it into an oiled bowl and let it proof for 40 to 60 minutes until it is doubled in size. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and make our sesame filling. So in a small mixing bowl, I'm just combining some ground black sesame. I found this in my local Asian supermarket, along with some sugar. And if you can't buy outside, I'm sure you can just toast some black sesames and then grind them up in a fruit processor. And then to this mixture, I'm also going to add in some honey along with some softened butter. And this will just help the mixture to really cream well and become a nice spread. Once our matcha milk bread has doubled in size, we're going to go ahead and place it onto our floured work surface, and then first things first, you want to divide it into two. So with this dough, I'm going to be making 2 loaf-sized babka breads. Now we're going to take that piece of dough and roll it into a rectangle roughly 18 by 12 inches. Now it's time to go ahead and spread our sesame filling, so take an offset spatula and spread it as if you would be spreading your cinnamon filling, leaving a 1/4 inch border around the rectangle, and we're going to roll it up tightly with our hands. Now here comes the fun part. We're going to get that nice braided look, so the first thing you want to do is split this log that you've just created in half with a sharp chef's knife. Now you can take a look at the inside of the half logs, and you'll see this nice beautiful layering effect, and we want that to be revealed in our babka. Now to create our babka bread, it's pretty straightforward. You're just going to lift the right over the left and keep twisting and intertwining until you reach the end of your babka, and then we're going to secure it tightly by pinching the ends. Now we're going to let our breads, which have been braided, rest for another 30 to 40 minutes so that they can increase in size. And now we can go ahead and bake them in an oven preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 35 to 40 minutes. And that is it for how to make my matcha sesame babka. I had so much fun shaping this bread, and it is so fluffy, and that matcha and that sesame just complement each other so well. If you've never tried milk bread, I highly recommend that you do. So if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye everyone!